All right, this is a quick demo of this Soundcraftsmen DX4200 preamp equalizer. It's a pretty cool unit. It's a preamp in that it's a selector for your inputs. It's got a nice phono stage with variable switches on the back to set capacitance and impedance. And then three more line inputs. One they labeled digital, the other tuner, the other video, audio, but they're all just line inputs, so you can hook up a variety of things. Then it's got two external loops, so you can hook in external processors of some kind, subsonic filter for your phono, mono, and then, of course, the equalizer, you can turn it on and off. I'll get to that in a second. And then, of course, in addition to the other four inputs, you still have two tape monitor inputs and tape dubbing capability. The other neat feature that I won't be able to show you on this quick video is the output has a standard line output on it, but it also has a pair of RCA jacks that allow you to go differential output. Now, some of you may go, what the heck would I need a differential output for? Well, what that can do is that can allow you to run two stereo power amplifiers that don't normally have like a bridge function to them. It allows you to actually bridge them because it provides a positive or what we call an inverting and non-inverting output that you can then drive a stereo amplifier, bridge it, and then have 4 times the power out of your power amplifier. So it's basically got a differential output, a set of RCA jacks for differential output, which is really quite convenient if you like to do bridging. Other than that, it's a well-built machine. This particular unit has definitely been around the block a few times. It's got lots of scrapes and some rust on the bolts and everything else. But other than that, oh, and it's missing the caps for the two level inputs there. Other than that, it's got all the caps for the rest of the EQ. Been around the block a few times. It's in good shape. It's presentable, certainly on the faceplate, but the body definitely shows its age. But other than that, it works like a champ. And so I'll just do a quick demo here. Got some techno going on here, I think. So let me get... Techno may not be your thing, but it just happens to be what's on the pod right now. So, we'll do the EQ. Can't really hear the super high, but let me get something a little better going on here. Here we go. There we go. Gotta get the EQ on. Get some bass going here. Obviously overloading my speakers a little bit. And there's the super low. Balance, left, right. All right, so generally working pretty good. The neat thing I like about this equalizer, unlike most equalizers out there on the planet that use sort of these RC networks with an op amp for each channel, sometimes they use what's called virtual inductors, which is an op amp that's configured to behave like an inductor. This EQ actually uses full LC circuits for each of the channels. And so there's a big inductor and a capacitor for each one of these things, which is a really nice feature. The reason it's nice is because instead of having a whole bunch of op amps in there that contribute to the noise and everything else, it's basically got one op amp that drives all these different LC circuits that give you the EQ stage. So it's a much cleaner, nicer, and contrary to popular belief, it's more expensive than having a bunch of op amps because those inductors are expensive. So this is definitely a higher end EQ than you would typically find out there on the planet. And you know, the goofy lights here, I'm going to admit that I'm not sure I completely understand what they're supposed to do, but I think what they do is when you have the EQ set up the way you want it, you can use the levelers to kind of fine tune and make sure that the left and the right are leveled out. But you know what? I'm not sure I completely understand it, but they flash to the beat, which I guess is kind of cool. All right, that's what I'm going to show you on this puppy.